Hi, welcome to Genius channel. My name is Vijay Jagdish, and in this video, we are going to discuss Environmental Impact Assessment 2020 draft. Okay, this draft has been notified, and public are given time till 30th of June, then July, then now August 11, according to the court, Supreme Court. It is August 11. Till then, we can give our opinion on this Environment Impact Assessment 2020 draft has been released. Okay, so that we will discuss why there's a lot of controversies about this Environment Impact Assessment. You can see here I am showing a cyclone. It is one of the environmental disaster. Okay, and why this is happening? It is related with our human intervention in the nature. Then you can see wildfire in Australia because of this one animal is burned. Okay, so this has been always a problem, environment versus economy. So I hope that you'll be enjoying in this. Let us start. Yeah, before going further, I want to tell you this. You can note down this email ID EIA 2020-MOEFCC@gov.in. It is this email ID where you have to send your responses to the EIA 2020. EIA 2020. What is your opinion? You accept it, you don't want this, you want some changes, all this you can mail this. Please note down this. Fine. So what is this is all about is see, we are disturbing nature and nature in turn disturbs us. So recent environmental disasters, if you look, you can see, okay, we had a tsunami, flood, okay, okay, forest fire, cyclone, okay, Kerala flood, very famous. Okay, it is unprecedented in last 70 to 100 years. Vishakhapatnam gas leak is because of the they did not have a proper environment clearance. Last 15 years they were operating without any proper environment clearance. Uttarakhand flood, okay, it is known as a Himalayan tsunami. Okay, then cyclone Amphan, we had Australia wildfire, cyclone Hanna, it is happening in USA. Locust attack, very recently, locust attack, unprecedented. This was there. So what are we coming to? So conclusion is there's a lot of gas leak and oil burning happening in Assam. And not only that, people can also conclude that coronavirus, okay, coronavirus can be because of this also. Okay, because it was not the thing that we went to, like it came automatically. It is our own consumption pattern, particularly in China, where the wild animals were consumed, and that is how the coronavirus came into the human being. So when we are disturbing environment will tend to respond in all this manner, guys. Okay, so we have to protect the environment, okay, and at the same time we have to do economic development, which is not easy. So in this video, what we are going to discuss is we are going to discuss about the historic conflict between the environment and the economic development. What is EIA, Environment Impact Assessment? Why to study now? Why we are discussing about this now? Okay, and what is the EIA 2020? Why opposing it? Why we are opposing it? What the controversies involved? And what next? And related concept like coastal regulation zone. Okay, it should be RR. Okay, land acquisition rehabilitation. Okay, and sustainable development development aspect. Then we also discuss about the Paris Agreement, guys. Okay, so stay with us. We'll discuss in a couple of minutes. So first, what is the historic conflict? Historically, whether you have to give importance to the economy, growth of the economy, and the development of the economy, or we should focus on the environment. Always have been a dilemma. Okay, and to some extent, we have been little biased towards the economic development. So you can see either you go this way, okay, to the economy, or you go this way. Both are in opposite direction. Whenever you are concentrating on the economy, you tend to forget about the environment. Now here's one cartoon, famous cartoon. At least we made a lot of money before destroying the environment. Hey, what's for dinner, Dad? Then they are doing what is currency being, okay, nothing can be done. So that is what the condition is. So we are a little biased to the economy. Is that correct? Okay. For economic development we need land, so we are encroaching the land, we are polluting the water, we are indiscriminately using the water. Look, atmosphere, air pollution is happening. Of course, all types of pollution you can see happening because of the economic development, and this has led to a climate change. Okay, climate change means rising level of sea. Okay, then global warming is happening, ozone, water depletion you can say, and also you can talk about groundwater depletion. So all these are the impact of economic development since industrial revolution. See, this was happening even the day when the human being started economic development, we can say. But since the write on this word, since the industrial revolution, this is happening at a drastic level, which is beyond the capacity of the environment. Please write down this. Okay, since the since the economic development, since the not economic development, since the industrial revolution, okay, the indiscriminate usage of resources, pollution, and affecting the environment is happening at a faster pace beyond the capacity of the environment to cope up with this. Okay, let us go to the next slide. Okay, what is EIA? Okay, EIA, Environment Impact Assessment, comes into effect by the Act of 1986. Okay, it was placed and effectively comes in 1994, and it was also in 2006. Okay, an amendment came. Then now comes 2020. So these are the important years you have to understand. One is 1986, 1994, 2006, and 2020. Guys, okay. Industrial and infrastructure projects approved with proper oversight. We need a proper overseeing what they are going to do, what will happen on the environment. Ensures that every project should go through a EIA process for obtaining environmental clearance. Okay, so for a project, you are constructing a thermal power plant, you are constructing a hospital, whatever your construction happening, okay, and it is affecting the environment, you have to create a project called environment impact assessment that has to be submitted to the Ministry of Environment. Then only you'll get an environmental clearance to go ahead. Okay. EIA covers projects such as mining, minerals, infrastructure development, thermal, nuclear, hydropower, real estate, industrial projects. So all these are covered under this. The projects are assessed based on the potential impact. So environment impact assessment is what is the probability of having an impact on the environment because of that project. For example, you are coming with a thermal power plant. So if by constructing this thermal power plant and operating it, what could be the potential, what could be the expected impact on the environment? Okay, that is what we are going to discuss in the environment impact assessments, and that is mandatory. That document is mandatory for getting the clearance from the environment ministries. Okay, based on the assessment, they are granted or denied. Either they are granted or they are denied environment clearance by the panel of experts. Okay, so this is a prerequisite for starting a business in India. Understood. So this has to be cleared by the Ministry of Environment. Now what happened now is there is a draft is coming, okay, which is affecting its you can say effectiveness. Okay. So before going to the next what is EIA 2020, we'll discuss what is the socio-economic impact. Okay, then also the biophysical impact. Okay, so EIA has a social impact, like how it is affecting the people, how it is going to affect the economy. For example, if you're constructing one industry, leather factory, if it is polluting a pond, then some people are involved in the pond for fishing. Their jobs are gone. Okay, it gets polluted. So economic impact, okay, social impact, cultural impact. For example, you have some rituals related with that pond. You have some festivals. Okay, that will be stopped. Understood. So the social, please copy down this: social impact, economic impact, cultural impact, and health impact. Okay, health impact on the wildlife, land and air and waters, okay, and forest vegetation, okay, mountain, okay, if there is a river going across, what will the impact on? So all this impact will be, you will be studying. So all these are potential impact of the EIA. Clear, guys? Now, so this one you have to understand is this is, you have social impact assessment as well as environmental impact assessment, economic impact, all these you have to study along with this. Okay. Now, what we provide, okay, as a part of this coaching institute, so you have to know about it. You can also call us anytime in this number 9959916183. We give live interactive classes and also available as a recorded classes in our mobile app, which is also named as Genius Channel. Okay, we give coaching for UPSC Civil Services, CDS Combined Defense Service, NDA, Kerala Administrative Service, TNPSC, and Bank, okay, SSC, CLAT, and other state exams also we give. So you can contact us to know more about prelims and mains integrated optional subject history, Malayalam, public administration, geography. And to know about this, you can always contact us through various medium. One among them is a call or a WhatsApp number. There's the same 99959168183. We have a website called geniuschannel.net. You can always download our mobile app, which is free, which is named as Genius Channel. Okay. Yeah, so going further about the environment impact assessment. So what is the controversy about the new environment impact assessment draft, which is coming 2020? Okay, first thing, foremost thing is it is giving a post-facto approval. Post-facto approval means you can start the business, you can start the construction, you can start operating, later you can get the clearance. Okay, this is something which is very dangerous because we have seen Vishakhapatnam gas leak. The LG was operating, okay, without any kind of clearance for last 15 years. Okay, so once you started operating, then nobody cares about it. They will also be not serious about getting the clearance. Okay, so here we are saying that in this draft we are saying we can give post facto approval. That means clearance can be avoided even if they have started construction without securing the clearance. So just let them start the construction, let them start the business, then we can give the clearance. That is known as post facto approval. Then public consultation, which was for 30 days, has been reduced to 20 days. That means number of days within which public has to give their opinion, okay, has been reduced from 30 to 20 days. So that is the opportunity for the people to respond is also been reduced. Promoters, that means that people who are behind the business, they have to file a compliance report. Like every year they have to supposed to come how much they have taken effort, what was mentioned in the EAE, how much they are safeguarding the environment, okay, positive or negative, what they have done in over the 1 year, okay. But now, okay, it has to be, sorry, it was originally 6 months, it has been reduced to 1 year, okay. Sorry. It was every 6 months they are supposed to give the this one, but now they are saying that they have to give within this much, within 1 year if they give also, okay. Okay, that means they have long time, okay. So they that means the impact on the environment can be long. Okay, now coming to an article which was published in the Hindu, okay, which is on 9th July 2020, green lighting ecological dissemination amidst a pandemic. Okay, so it means coronavirus. During this period, what this Ministry of Environment did, they have cleared a lot of critical projects, okay, which is on the forest habitats, okay, which I'll be discussing later. That is the MCQ level. Okay. So if possible, read this. If you missed this, then it is always available in our mobile app. You can see when you go, you will be daily editorial discussion course will be there, which is free. You can enroll in it, and date wise you can say 9th July. There will be a video as well as this PDF will be available for you guys. Okay. So there's a controversy about the post facto. Then the number of days has been reduced. Then you have got number of this one, like how much time they got for compiling, that has been increased also. Okay, guys. Now let us go to the other controversies. So LG Polymer Plant, I told you these people have not taken any clearances for last 15 years, and they have been responsible for death of the 12 people in Vishakhapatnam. Okay, the new draft will strengthen discretionary power of the government. Underline that word. The more discretionary means more corruption. More corruption means more irregularities. Okay, so it strengthens discretionary. That means the government can decide without consulting with the people. So at the end, we can say it is undermining the democracy. It is undermining the democracy. Please note down all this. It can be very much useful when you go for the exam, mains exam particularly. Okay, so it will be strengthening the discretionary power of the government. On the other hand, it is reducing the importance of democracy. Okay, then one more important controversial aspect in this EAA 2020 is a major proposed change is that current draft increases the maximum limit of coke ovens to 8 lakh tons per annum as compared to the previous 2.5 lakh tons per annum. These plants can now be permitted within 5 kilometers of the protected area and the eco zones. So ecological zones are the protected areas like national park, all this. Up to 5 kilometers they can be permitted. Those who are operating up to 8 lakh tons of coal, okay, coke. Okay, merely it was only 2.5. Okay, so all these big companies are going to come very near to the national park and protected areas, thereby affecting the animals and the wildlife in that. Okay, so these are the, please note down all this. Okay, if you want all this as a PDF you want, okay, you can always get into our send me a message in my WhatsApp number I told you. Okay, I'll be happy to share this PDF to you guys. Okay. Now coming back, look at this. Another aspect is 25 red and orange industries will be removed from category A. Category A is the most important category where the clearance will be given only after an expert committee is coming and checking all this environmental impact. Okay. Now this 25 categories has been converted into B1 or B2, which has lesser impact process. Okay, that means it has become easy for starting the business. Okay, particularly these industries have been, the importance has been reduced from category A to category B1 or B2. If it is under B, then if it is under the A, then you need a expert committee to come and understand this EAA. Otherwise, this is very lesser. So they have reduced the importance. Okay, then all very important right now, this all inland water-based project and expansion. Widening of national highways will be exempt from the prior clearance. These roads cut through the forest. Okay, roads cut through the forest. Okay, and there will be dredging of the major rivers. All this is possible now without any prior clearance. Without any prior clearance, this will be accepted now. Exempts most building from the so wherever 1,50,000 square meter is there, they have been exempted from the notifications. Okay, and this is something which went to the National Green Tribunal. Okay, very important. It is a statutory body, highest body in India for environment clearances. Always you can go on appeal here. Okay, so the National Green Tribunal has rejected this proposal that you can exempt 1,50,000 square meter from any kind of environmental impact. So it went to Supreme Court also later. It is pending, but it has been added to the notification one more time. Okay, so these are the controversies associated with the environmental impact assessment. Okay, now keeping all this in mind, now I'll tell you how recently some of the this is very important, because MCQ questions is going to come from here only. MCQ questions is going to come from here only. So note down where is it what. Okay, Italian project. Okay, it is in biodiversity rich. Okay, Italian hydropower. So hydropower project, which is in Dibang Valley, which is in Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, it is a environmentally biodiversity rich area. Okay, so note down this first one. Italian hydropower project has been cleared, which is in a sensitive biodiversity rich area in Dibang Valley of Arunachal Pradesh. Then coal mine in Assam has been given permission. Okay, which is in Dihan Patkai Elephant Reserve. Okay, Elephant Reserve. Diamond mining has been given permission in a Panna forest. Okay. Then coal mining, okay, has been given in the Odisha's Talabira. So the question can come, where is Talabira forest? Okay, it is in Odisha. Okay, here I'll give you one example. Niyamgiri. Anybody remember Niyamgiri hill? Okay, what happened there? Okay, one protest happened and that was successful. Okay, anybody remember that? Tell me in the comment section what is happened in Niyamgiri. It was in Odisha only. Okay, so in coal mine, okay, coal mine, they are giving permission to Talabira forest. Then Gir, it is the only place where you got Asiatic lion, which is an endangered species. There we are allowing limestone mine to be operating. Geotechnical investigation is allowed in the Sharavati lion-tailed macaco. It is one of the critically endangered species. In that protection, we are allowing geotechnical. So these are some examples which has been recently cleared. Environmental clearance have been given, and which is all these are very near to the some wildlife sanctuaries. Now authorities consider these projects. That means the project which has been given all this via video conferencing. That means everything goes online. So site visit not required. You simply sit and they'll show in the video, and you will give them approval. Okay, so that is something which is not good. You have to go and visit, and then only you have to give the approval. Okay, so these are some examples which I'm giving where the government has given clearances, and this is expected to be in the MCQ question. Okay, prelims you got or any kind of MCQ questions, you can expect this. Where is what located? Now, what is the way forward? Is a sustainable development. Okay, we cannot compromise the environment. At the same time, we cannot compromise economy also. So we need to do something called resource efficiency has to be increased. Then we have to do ecological innovation has to be brought in. Okay, there where we are doing something which will safeguard the environment. Okay, then we have wastage should be prevented and should be managed properly. consumption should be within our required raw material. So sustainable development is basically something where the intergenerational equity, write down this word, intergenerational equity. That means our generation is gone, the upcoming generation should also have a green world, green earth, and they should also see the what we enjoyed now. So that is required. So we are promoting green economy, okay, low carbon, carbon should be less, okay, resource efficiency should be high, social inclusivity, that means people should be taking participate, that we say no, like you think globally and act locally. So all this we can do, and the sustainable development is a way forward, and that is the only way forward going further. Then related concept also write down LARR, land acquisition. It was originally in 1894 during the British period, and then it was created in 2013. It was created. Okay, so this created a lot of good things. We can say mandatory social impact assessment was mandatory for every project except in a case of emergency. Like consent of the people was required. 70 to 80% of the landowners, and this way you can say it decentralized. Okay, that means if you're taking away the people land, okay, then that was decentralized. Gram Sabha, Gram Panchayat has become more effective. Okay, compensation has to be 4 times. You can see in the case of today's newspaper says in Kerala they're going to have a bullet train or fast train in which 4 times they'll get more than the market price. 4 times more than the market price. Okay. 4 times on the market price, twice in the urban area. So this kind of compensation to the people should be given. First thing, they have to say 80% of the people have to say yes, we are giving our land. Then they have to be given compensation properly. Okay, all these are there in LAR. Okay, then compensation. 13 land acquisition acts are exempted. State cannot acquire irrigated multi-crop land beyond a limit. Okay, so if this other crop is being done, it is multi-crop is being done, that land cannot be taken away. So please have a look about this LAR, okay, LARR. If you want me to do a separate video on this, please let me know in the comment section. I'll do that. Okay. Then another related concept is coastal regulations. Zone also related with this. Okay, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. Okay, all these are this zone 4 aquatic. Okay, so this recently you might have seen Kerala and Maradu. The first time in India, the buildings, 3 buildings were demolished because they violated the coastal regulations zones. Okay, so that is also concept related with this. Okay, guys. And don't forget about the Paris Agreement. Paris Agreement is a only effort now to reduce the impact of carbon, and they're saying that we will hold the increase of global average temperature below 2 degree. Okay, and positive efforts to limit that increase by 1.5 degree Celsius, in which India is also party of it, and India has committed 8 commitments. India has committed. Okay, guys, okay, this is known as INDC. That is intended nationally determined contribution. That 8 numbers also you have to study properly. Okay, so this comes to an end where you have got environmental impact assessment. What is it, and what is the 2020 controversies, why it is being opposed, so what is the way forward. Or if you want to send a mail, please send a mail to the mail ID which I have shown earlier. I'll put that email ID in the comment section also. Okay, so please be in touch with us in the mobile number 99959168183. Also download our app Genius channel from the Google Play Store or visit our website. Thank you very much. Bye bye.